Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Oops, excuse me, no problem. Hey, what's up, Facebook family? Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose with me, your trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide, and servant on the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Brian+Post. Hope you guys are doing fantastic this evening. So I am just out here in Walmart, grabbing a few things, so running late. Hey, it's freaking fantastic Friday, freaking fabulous Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Freaking fabulous Friday. Hello there, Mimi. So, it's so fitting for this episode because you guys don't know this. Look at that little gray hair sticking up on the top of my hair. You see that gray hair, Mimi? Hey, Val. You guys don't realize, because you just see me pop on and start talking, that I have serious transition challenges. So, our title of tonight's episode are Transition Tantrums. And I don't think I ever really knew this about myself until I started traveling a lot, and I realized I would always wait till the last minute to get out the door, and then I would, drive fast to the airport and sometimes miss a flight, sometimes not look up my hotel. It was just always one thing after the next, and then finally I realized one day I've got trauma around transition, and all adopted children do, because at some point the trauma from the loss of the birth mother into the world shows up. That is the experience, and it's like supplanted in the brainstem. So I chime on here, I try to be consistent, like 4:30 Pacific time, which is 6:30 Central Standard Time. Hey, Sue from freaking Cole, PA, I'm so sorry. And I chime on here, but usually about 10 minutes before the dose, I'm like, oh my God, I have to do the dose. Ugh. It's like I forget about it, and then it's like 4:20, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do the daily dose. And Brett, aka Jerome, was because he was driving, because the last couple times, I've been in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do the dose. So I go through this huge transition adjustment. I throw this transition tantrum, because I don't ever know what I'm going to talk about. It just comes to me literally before I push live. I think about what I'm going to talk about like 10 seconds ahead of time. Maybe one of these days I'll have someone volunteer to provide the content, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. And even better would be if someone would just say, push the button at 4:30 and just say, hey Brian, it's daily dose time. And then your topic is boom, and then I just start talking. That's what I prefer to do. And so having this transition tantrum, after I get finished with the daily dose, Brett's laughing, saying, oh my gosh, you just push that button and you start talking and it sounds really good. And right before then, you don't even know what you're talking about and you're freaking out. Yes, I am almost 47 years old and I still have transition tantrums. And mindfulness helps, but think about that. If Big Papa has transition tantrums, think about how intense that is for your children. We have transition tantrums at every single transition. Oops, trying to move. At every single, Mimi call my gray hair a sign of wisdom. It is. I embrace my wisdom 100%. But we have transitions at all the different opportunities, and I've done, I think, 3 IEPs this week, helping schools understand the major areas that you're going to encounter challenges with adopted and traumatized children are around transition points. Going to school, transitioning from home to school, getting to school, then group activities, and then recess, and then cafeteria, and then going home. Major transition points, and every time these children get activated in their brainstem, and all the anxiety associated with their first loss, the first biological loss, the first biological trauma. I think we got our air mattresses, got camp coming up. People are like, why you got air mattresses? Because we're going to do some emotional work, baby. So we got 8 queen size air mattresses and 8 fitted sheets for our camp tomorrow. And 16 boxes of Kleenex. Because Big Papa believes, number 1, in letting the tears flow. But number 2, the Kleenex are not for tears. The Kleenex are for snot. I don't believe in wiping tears. I believe in letting the tears flow. I believe in wiping snot, though. It's kind of nasty. So that's what all the Kleenex are for. So your children get stressed. They have these transitions. They go into survival. All of their anxiety associated with their initial loss and everything that's associated with has the potential of getting triggered and reactivated. That's where your understanding comes from. If you understand that your child has struggles with transitions, be more supportive, be more understanding, be more loving, be more kind, speak to them more gently. Take the time before the transition occurs to relax them into it, let them know, give them a warning it's coming up. Give them an opportunity to go through the transition, to have the transition tantrum. Don't get overwhelmed by the transition tantrum. It's the same tantrum any infant would have, or any 2-year-old may have. They'll transition through it. The reason they have all the attitudes and all the feelings is to transition through the energy. It's going to be okay. Just honor them through the process. Let them know they're going to be okay. Make it okay. Make it safe. And good things will happen once they transition. So, happy freaking fabulous Friday, you guys. Love you guys so much. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, in any given situation, you always have 2 choices. You can continue to react from the same blueprints of stress, fear, and overwhelm. You can keep doing the exact same thing and expecting a different outcome, or you can stop, you can slow down, you can take 3 to 10 deep breaths and choose love. And I hope you guys choose love. Have a fantastic weekend. Be on the lookout Saturday for the weekly Daily Dose review. Shane's been working really hard on that. We've been sending him lots of good content. Hope you guys are enjoying that. Be sure to send me your feedback. Let me know what you think. And just try to have some fun this weekend. Try to have a little bit of fun. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Good night, everyone.